To change your page title, there's 3 things you need to know. First, we're going to go to Pages, and we're going to click on Speakers, and we're going to click on this little gear wheel here. This is where you change the unique page title for every individual page. So you could come in here, adjust this, Speakers and Guests, whatever the title needs to be. Inside of that, if you click on SEO, you could actually change the SEO title here. With this demo content, it showed up as services for. For titles, I recommend just deleting this. And I'm going to show you why in a moment here, just in a few seconds. Speakers and guests is the first thing that shows up. And then the title itself, you could add a fancy title here, but I'm going to show you why you might not want to do that. And then I'll click Save. We do the SEO description, but we'll get to that in a moment. If you need to change the home page, you need to change the home place in another location. So this is part 2. So if I click on the gear wheel here, you could change this title here of home, but the full page title isn't going to show up just on this alone. So you could change this to home, you could change this to index, you could change this to home page. Let's just do that for now and then click SEO. But you'll see it doesn't reflect here. And that's because the homepage operates a little bit differently. So if you click Edit Website SEO Settings, it's going to take you to another page within your site, and I'm going to show you how to get there now. So whatever this title is really doesn't matter. You want to make sure it's relevant, but it really doesn't matter for the home. The place you're going to change it, and this takes us to part 3, is we go back to the main menu, click on Marketing. Then after we click on Marketing, we click on SEO. So this is where we do all the magic. So this site is called Sample Website, and you'll see it's getting pulled here with this %S. So if I remove that, it takes that away, and I could put, this is my site. But I'm going to put that back, and then I'm going to add a little bit there. But this is where we do the home page. What I was mentioning at the very beginning, you know how we have a page title? Earlier, we changed the speakers page to speakers and guests. Well, here, this is where you could customize it even further, and you could add additional content here. So you could talk more about, so the company name is there, what the company does, perhaps 2 or 3 words around that. A keyword primarily is what you'd probably want to have there. And this will show up on all the pages. You could do the same thing for items. You could add in a keyword. Let me zoom in here. You could add in a keyword. You could add in a location, and you could add in a tagline. Any of those would work. Just be mindful that this is all going to show up within every single item or every single page, or just primarily for the home page. This is how I like to do it. I'll keep the site title there for the home page. I'll add a keyword here, keyword or keyword phrase, and then I'll add a location. This, by far, I've seen work the best and be the most optimized to take up that space on your search results. One final note about page titles. Let's go into pages. If you're working with a shop, a portfolio, events, a blog, any of these items, if you click into this and then you click into an item, so if I click edit, you'll see that the technical page title here, or the item title to be more specific, is going to be the product name or the event name or the portfolio project name. So conference ticket here, if I add hello, exclamation point, you're going to see that it shows up in the SEO URL section here, SEO and URL section. Conference ticket hello. And then remember all that information we uploaded earlier, sample website, keyword, location, all of that, it gets added to the end of every single product. This keeps it more streamlined and more consistent across your site. Finally, if we go back to speakers, just so you can see it, if we click on SEO, you'll see that, remember before, it just had speakers and guests. Well, now it has all this additional information. And that is why I don't write the title here, because I already did a lot of work on the SEO tab that we were just on. And I don't necessarily need to reinvent the title for search results different than what it says here.